I'm Dr. Vanita Rattan and this channel is dedicated to skincare for skin of colour. So I'm a doctor, I'm also a cosmetic formulator and I own the Hyperpigmentation Clinic. We created the world's first pigmentation treatment for skin of colour. And this channel really is about telling you the percentages of active ingredients that are good for our skin and that are not going to lead to burns or pigmentation. So I was actually quite excited about being asked to do a review of L'Oreal because L'Oreal is the mother brand. It is the brand that purchased all the other brands. It's got the most number of patents. The formulations that they create are very good. They actually create new technologies. So I thought I was going to find some incredible stuff doing this video. So what I thought the best way to do it was to filter on their website the best sellers and then to delve into those ingredients lists and break it down for you. So that is what this video is all about. Okay, so let's start off with the first product, which is Age Perfect. So Age Perfect is not a very good cream, unfortunately. Well, let me start with the plus points first. So the plus points are, the first ingredient is squalene. Squalene is a very good emollient. It's stable and it's good for skin of color. So I love that ingredient. The second ingredient they've used is cyclohexasiloxane. Now this is a silicone. It's very good again. It gives you a luxurious feel. It basically goes into the crevices. So it gives you this illusion of smoothing out the skin. So it just makes creams much easier to spread. So it's a very good ingredient again as a second ingredient. And I even like the third ingredient, which is glycerin. It's a very good humectant. It doesn't cause any irritation. And again, it's great for skin of color. So you're probably thinking at this point, okay, Dr. Rattan, so far so good. How bad can it be at this point? So the seventh ingredient is Myristyle Myristate, which is it's an emollient, but it gives you a glossy effect to the skin. So that's why people love it, but it's very comedogenic, which means that it can lead to acne breakouts. And it's actually something that you would avoid if you have acne prone skin. And for me, the biggest downside is that they have 9 different fragrances, including geraniol, which is 7 out of 10 on the irritant scale. This is an anti-aging product. With anti-aging, as you age, your skin becomes drier, it becomes more sensitive, and it becomes more irritated. So you wouldn't want to then go and apply irritants to the skin, which is what fragrance is. Let's be clear. Fragrance is the #1 cause of contact dermatitis. In fact, you can wear it for years and be fine, and suddenly you find that it's irritating you. And now not only are you irritated to the fragrance, you're irritated, it's a co-sensitizer, it irritates you to the other ingredients in that product. So I have no idea why you would apply this to the skin, to be honest, and I really have no idea how this is a bestseller. I would prefer you went and purchase 100% squalene from The Ordinary for £5 than this product. So the next product that is a bestseller on their website is Revitalift Triple Power. And honestly, I was even less impressed with this product. 97% of this product is basically moisturizers, emulsifiers, and solvents. Third ingredient is isopropyl isostearate, which is highly comedogenic. And don't forget, being the third ingredient down, it means that it's approximately 5%. So I would avoid if you have acne prone skin. So it has one ingredient that I love, and that's niacinamide. It's the 4th ingredient, which means it's probably at about 5% maximum. And actually I like niacinamide at about 10%. However, it is in the therapeutic index, so it's enough to work basically. If you do want to learn more about niacinamide, make sure you head over and watch the niacinamide video that I've made for you. So the actives here are caffeine, hyaluronic acid, and they've also added retinol palmitate. These 3 actives are all being used at less than 1%. So it's not even worth talking about because they're not even in the therapeutic index. So I don't even know why they added it. It was almost a marketing gimmick to add it. In addition, they went and added fragrance. Yes, just to top it all off. So now they've basically got a moisturizer with niacinamide in it and fragrance. That's basically what this product is. And again, I have no idea how this is the best seller. I feel like L'Oreal are just fantastic at marketing, because honestly, ask any doctor to break this down for you and they would say they would never recommend you purchase this product. The next product is called Age Perfect Cell Renewal. And again, I am unimpressed. The first and second ingredient are fine, water and glycerine, which is a humectant. Great. After that, it just goes downhill. The next ingredient, the third ingredient, which means a high concentration, is denatured alcohol. If you've watched any of my videos, you will know denatured alcohol is not great for our skin because it dries the skin, it evaporates very quickly, so you like that squeaky clean feeling, but you are now creating an inflammatory cascade on your skin. So for hours later, after the alcohol is actually evaporated, you just left behind destruction in your skin. And it's a very old-fashioned thing to do. They would think, okay, let's tear open the skin and then you'll get much better penetration of the active ingredients. The problem is you've caused more damage than good. And so, I wouldn't recommend it. And I certainly wouldn't recommend it as an anti-aging cream. So I'm a cosmetic formulator, and when we formulate, you have to look at the problem that you're trying to solve. With aging skin, the skin is dry. The skin dries as you lose ceramides as you get older. The skin looks duller. You certainly don't then go and apply denatured alcohol to the skin. You're asking for trouble. So again, another no. And just to make matters worse, they went and added 9 fragrances, including geraniol, which has a 7 out of 10 on the irritant scale. I mean, why would you do that? Why would you rip the skin apart and then go and add irritants to the skin? I mean, and especially as an anti-aging product, I have no idea who formulated this product. This product's basically got no actives in it. It's got a couple of low percentage plant extracts, but it's just not going to take away from the damage that will be done by this product. So this is a glorified moisturizer. I have no idea how they are able to charge the price they charge. I have no idea how this is a bestseller again. So for me, this is definitely not worth it. Okay, so in their dark circles category, their #1 cream is called Eye Renewal Eye Cream. Okay, so these are the ingredients. So the first 3 ingredients are water, cyclohexaciloxane, and the third ingredient is glycerin. So that's fine. These are humectants, they are solvents, these are good for the skin. The fourth ingredient is denatured alcohol as a leave-on product, not even a wash-off product, a leave-on product, which strips the skin of oils that are necessary for the skin to renew and replenish itself, and it's doing that around the eye where the skin is already thin, it's already delicate, it's already wrinkling. So 97% of this product are basically moisturizers and solvents. 1% is retinol palmitate and 1% is tocopher acetate. These are very low percentages. They're honestly not even worth talking about. I'm just very unimpressed with this particular product. On their website, their bestseller for dark spots is called Bright Reveal Brightening Dual Overnight Moisturizer. Probably one of the worst formulations I've ever seen. So the fourth ingredient here is glycolic acid. Because it's the fourth ingredient, it's probably at about 5%. Now, the reason why people use glycolic acid is because they're basically taking the top layer of skin away. They want to exfoliate that top layer of skin. And so temporarily your skin does look brighter because you've taken away the packed keratinocytes, the cells that've got pigment in them. However, your skin is a living organ. And if you don't treat the root cause, which are the hyperactive melanocytes, the cells that are actually producing the pigment, then you can just keep peeling the top layer of skin away and your skin's going to keep growing and pigmentation is going to keep coming to the surface. So that's why I'm actually not a huge fan of just peeling the skin, to try and treat pigmentation. So if you do follow me at the Hyperpigmentation Clinic on Instagram, you'll see how you should be treating pigmentation and skin of color. But also, glycolic acid is probably the worst AHA for skin of color. The reason is that it's a tiny molecule and it flies through the skin, and you can get something called hot spots, so burns. Unfortunately, with skin of color, when we burn, we pigment. And so really that's what this whole channel is about, is to ensure that anyone with skin of color knows exactly what products are suitable for their skin, that they know are not going to lead to burns. And honestly, I just would never recommend a product with glycolic acid in it. I know there's going to be a little bit of backlash about that comment in the comment section below, because some people love glycolic acid and have never had an issue with it. And that's great, that can happen. But if you're in that 5 to 10% category where you burn with glycolic acid and you're left with dark marks on the skin, you're going to wish you never wore it in the first place. And that's what I'm trying to prevent here. I don't want even 1% of burns. I want 0 burns when it comes to skin of color. I want us to be safe. I want us to use the most effective ingredients with no risk. That's why I put so much love and effort into this channel, is that you then have the power to know what's best for your skin. The 5th ingredient is denatured alcohol, which I've already discussed. It's very irritating to the skin. It damages the skin. Imagine you've weakened the skin, damaged the skin, got rid of the oils, creating a cascade of inflammation in the skin. And now you've also got glycolic acid as well. I have no idea who made this formulation and who thought this was a good idea. They also added the preservative resorcinol, which is 8 out of 10 on the irritant scale. So again, there are better preservatives to use. They also added parfum, and limonene. So these are fragrances, and as you know, this is the #1 cause of contact dermatitis. You want to avoid fragrance really in all of your products. So honestly, looking at this product, there are no good ingredients. There are not one. It's just a list of irritating ingredients. And forget skin of color, I wouldn't recommend this for Caucasian skin. So just save your money. This one's definitely not worth it. So then I went to the fragrance-free section of L'Oreal, and they've got a product called Wrinkle Expert 55+ fragrance-free. And I thought, yay, finally, we've got a fragrance-free product. And this product basically has no alcohol, no fragrance, no AHAs, alpha hydroxy acid. So I thought, okay, so we're onto a winner here. The bad news is 97% of this product are basically moisturizers, solvents and emollients. The other downside was the notable lack of ingredients. There were no actives in it. There were no peptides, no ceramides, no antioxidants, no vitamin A, no niacinamide, no vitamin C. There was basically no actives in it. So I just thought, what is this product? It's basically a very expensive moisturizer, but it has no fragrance. So this is the winner, in my opinion. I'm so sorry. I really hope L'Oreal doesn't find this video too offensive. To learn more about the best ingredients for skin of color, make sure you download your free insider's guide for skincare for skin of color. Spend a lot of time making it for you, telling you the best ingredients, the best combinations, and what to look for in the packaging. If there's any brands you want me to review, please can you write it below, but also what country you're from. I'm very aware that the products that we get in the West are not the same products that you're going to find in the East or in other countries. So please can you just write down the brand that you want and the country that you're from. And also if there's any other videos that you want me to make for you, any issues you want me to address, please can you write it below specifically for skin of color. And please be kind with your comments, and thank you very much for supporting this channel.